know.
Certainly, Jamaica is suffering from a major trust deficit. You are correct, indeed.
You're so nice, Virgin. Who know which church you vote for now?
Well, put it this way. If you're in a relationship and you have been given promises after promises, and you're in that relationship for 9 years, and those promises have been failed to be kept, then certainly you will now have to look at another person who is coming and say, listen, I am giving you these commitments and these pact that I'm putting in place with you. And certainly, in my view, you would be mindful to give that person an opportunity, because you would have already extended 9-10 years with the other individual and you're fed up with him or her. So you would be mindful to look at the other person. And I believe that is where the Jamaican people are at this moment, at this juncture, where they have seen enough of Andrew Holness. And certainly Mark Golden is riding high right now. And one of the things that you hear when you talk to people about Mark, one of the first things that underpins Mark Golden, people talk about, is believability. People who know him for years and know of his commitment, his attitude to work and to deliver. He has under his belt the record of passing the most legislation in any one parliamentary year. He has under his belt commitment and a heart for the masses. When he went and he took on this whole thing with the ganja law, and a number of youth man and youth daughter who could not go on a farm work program, who could not get a job here in Jamaica in the public sector, who could not travel. And when you look at what happened to Maria Dean, and he said enough is enough, and he went and get those legislation through so that the police no come and see and throw you up in the van back. I don't know if he's a man who born a split for Africa, but certainly if you do, you're able to sit on your corner, burn a split decently, and see the police come and chuck over wall and all of those things. They broke your foot and broke up yourself, and in addition to that, police come and beat you. The late Peter Touch talk about police brutality. There's another artist who talk about men and women dressed in uniform of brutality, beating our youth man and youth daughter because they were burning a spliff. So these speaks volume, and at least we can judge a Mark Golden and those things. Andrew get 9 years at the wicket, and certainly, sir, not much.
And all of those promise, none come to fruit.
There you go.
In the curfew, in the curfew, when I come out of my yard, police are telling me about if him see me out there again, he will lock me up.
Yeah, understand.
Like, I have the right to live in my country.
Yeah, understand. And it proved to be illegal. It was a breaking of, it was another breach of the Constitution of Jamaica.
That's why I tell us the people them like the youth them, you know. Because them lock up the world of them, you know. All youth them lock up, you know, when they come road and see, you know. Throw them in a jail for nothing, you know. And the elder them know them tell about for going in the yard, they can see them out of them and lock them up, you know.
Yeah, man.
So the trust and the love.
And the people are also looking at this whole thing, and the government boasting as to how well they manage COVID. But the people are looking at what was done to them in COVID. You call an election in COVID, deprive many of going out there and exercising their franchise. Right? And you open up for that. And then the week after, you lock down back the country tighter than sardine can. Come on, man. And you believe that the people not going to punish you at the poll for this? You're going to the Parliament of Jamaica. You said to the people, hold on, sir. You're going to the Parliament of Jamaica, right? You talk about a situation, you concocted a story. That criminal over Portmore sell land, Clifton, and send bulldoze over there upon the people. And you believe that the people not going to punish you at the poll for this, Mr. Holness? You are now cited for illicit enrichment. And you believe the people not going to punish you at the poll for this, Mr. Holness?
No, man. Tough time in the COVID, you know. Yeah, tough time now. Anybody when I take the injection, the people and the government office them, for shun way.
I remember all of that.
When you come there to do business, don't shun way run away from the place. Those are the things that we go through with these people in a bedroom.
Yes, I'm going to leave you there. I'm going to leave you there for this morning, for this segment, Africa.
That's why I talk about the trust here.
Yes.
And the trust we want, but make my goal in work on the trust.
All right, my
Once
friend.
the people them trust him,
Yes.
It's good, man.
All right. Thanks a lot. Trying to pack in a few in this segment. All right. Thanks a lot. Let's continue to take the call. So you're listening to Straight Up right here in News Talk 93 FM, which is truly Conrad O'Brien, the fireman. Indeed, a lot of things are happening. It's election 2025, and we're seeing where the two parties are out there on the campaign trail. Hello, welcome, caller.
Yeah, Mr. Obi.
Hi, how you doing, man?
I am fine. I don't know if you did see the clip with Mark Gold in downtown. I think it's a month ago on YouTube. And downtown, if you see the crowd around Mark Golding, it was like a cartel show. When you see you think is a conference. It's happened downtown. You were walking downtown, Matches Lane, down King Street.
Yeah, man, I saw it. I saw it. I recall.
So what happened? It looked like Andrew and them see that, and no, them are trying to everything Mark Golding do. Them try to do it. But this one, no. There's nobody there with them because the Prime Minister is so desperate.
Yeah.
Because everybody by now hear that employment is low, unemployment is low, the economy is up, and all of these things. So now you keep going on the road to tell the things that you have been saying over the period of time.
The things that you're using millions, hundreds of millions of Jamaican taxpayer dollars to basically advertise on free-to-air media. There's a caption here because this thing basically reached a fever pitch level where no less a person than Professor Charles basically weigh into it and saying that no, the government cannot be doing this vulgar situation. It's on the front page of political ads trigger concern. And we're seeing a picture here of Professor Christopher Charles. The government must stop doing this. It's an abuse of no mean order. They abuse the people in every way. They abuse the people's finance and all that. And people still can't get one bed for lie down in the hospital. Jesus have mercy.
I don't see it as vulgar, Mr. Obi.
What you see
it as desperate because they're doing their polls, but they realize that every poll they do, it coming out negative. So they are wondering.
Well, desperation allow you to do vulgar things, sir.
But it's desperate because if the Prime Minister was confident, he would have called the election because politicians call election at a time when they are most confident.
You're absolutely correct. He wouldn't be at a time now when he doesn't have any option because the Prime Minister, it's not that the Prime Minister want to call the election, The Prime Minister just don't have any option. The timer run out. You know when you say timer run out, the timer done. The timer done upon the Prime Minister.
Let me explain something to you. The Prime Minister was expecting that there will be some rain that come and mash up the country so we would have a disaster and then you would have a chance to get some extra room. But then the weatherman predict drought up till October, which leave him with no room. So his butt is out in the open. So he's no running up and down telling people what next can we do. That's why he don't call election because he's looking for a time, a moment that he say, yes, we have it now. And that is not coming because Mark Golding has they underestimated Mark Golding.
You saw what happened over there in Spanish Town last night, sir. That's unprecedented in a Spanish Town. Unprecedented, sir. I am not here saying that Mrs. Grace Gray lose her seat because that's a Boston for the JLP. Yeah. I'm not that's the argument that I'm saying. But just the movement, just the fact that the people are prepared to come out in droves.
Exactly. It takes something for people to come out. People just don't just come out like that.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying? So Mark Golding have Andrew Holness with a string hanging him. You know, and he's grasping for bread. So this is what
All right. I kind of don't like the acronym, but I understand what you're saying. All right. All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Let me give some others a bite of the cherry in this segment. Bless you. All right. Good. All right. So we are taking your calls at this time as we march up to the 10 o'clock hour. Hello. Welcome, caller.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, sir. How are you doing?
You mentioned about, yes, I'm fine, thank you. You mentioned about emancipation and PJ Madison.
You sound like you have a bad flu there, my friend. I hope you are taking something for it.
So
Bongo.
Emancipation Park in Spanish.
Bongo.
So Emancipation.
Bongo.
Hello?
I was just saying to you that you sound like you're having a bad flu, so I'm hoping that you are medicating yourself.
That's only an illusion. I'm quite okay.
Anyway, all right,
Emancipation
cool.
Park.
Sorry for expressing a concern.
Emancipation Park, whereby all foreparents were emancipation from the
emancipated, yes.
Yes, from the British Staffanaries, and emancipation means freedom. So then, hear what I'm saying now. And PJ was very, useful in terms of having commemorate the day. Now, so our ancestors were emancipated, were freed. So then, when Dayton Campbell tell the nation that after 1934 we been emancipated, only one man who could free us is either delusional or
no, you're not going to come back here with this. I dismiss you for that. I hear nothing at all from neither Dayton Campbell nor Mark Golden saying that they're the only one who can free anybody. No go so. You're not going to come here and do it. You did it before, and I'm not going to allow you. I'm not going to allow you, sir.
I'm talking about emancipation. Can I talk about emancipation then?
Yeah, but you're not going to come here and tell lies.
So the video I saw whereby Dayton Campbell presented a person telling the world, not just Jamaica, that this is the only man who has a key. A Rasta man was chained. Is that a lie? Is that a lie, sir?
There was something there with the chain, but there was nothing about saying that this is the only man can free you. Nothing like that. Nothing like that.
Oh, I'm like, all right. Okay.
Nothing like that.
Without the pearl, I thought I saw a man in chain, a Rasta man in chain, and that I may have misunderstood the message.
Yeah, but talk about what that mean. What the point you're making, sir?
So that's what I'm exploring. I'm asking you, sir, if Dayton Campbell believed after 1834 that only a white man could free black people, that is either a lie or delusion or both.
All right, thanks. You make your point. And I'm saying to you, I'm repeating once again to say your argument is founded in lies, and I am not going to spend much more time with you, allowing you to basically permeate the airway with lies. I am saying to you, sir, that there is no one person. There's no one person, neither black or white. Just allow me, please. There's no one person, whether it is black or white, that can free of the monopoly of freeing any people. All right, Bongo. Thanks. I have other callers want to come. Sir, can you relieve him from the phone there, Madam Producer? We're done with him. We're up him for a long time. Yes, so, this kind of nonsense. We tell you already. Say nobody have the monopoly on freeing a person, whether black, white, or blue, or purple, Chinese or Indians. Hello, welcome, caller. All right? Okay, the lines are open. 876-212-9824. 876 4620919. Those are the numbers to call on the program this morning. Let's just share a few things here with you. The Gleaner has on the top ticker section here a picture of Dr. Horace Chang, Christopher Tufton. Dr. Horace Chang left, General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party, and Dr. Christopher Tufton, Chair of the JLP Campaign Committee, conversing there. We're also seeing a picture with Professor Charles, Christopher Charles, from here at the University of the West Indies, and say political ads trigger concern. The story is on page 3. Also on the front page, the JLP dismissed threat of PM's IC court battle to third term push. I'm saying that I believe that it's something. And also we're seeing a picture here with Dr. Light Barnett and of course the Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, Malahoo Fort, and Barnett, Malahoo Fort butt heads on delay in agreement to election reform. All right? Don't take Dr. Barnett lightly on these matters. There's also a picture of the PNP president, Mark Jefferson Golden, mic in hand, and saying JLP rural school bus accusation confused and desperate, says Golden. There's also a picture of Floyd Green, and the push is on. You know, here they are feeling the heat of Valentine Winter up there in Northeast Manchester, saying Green to order return to rather office of Manchester Northeastern. Hello, welcome caller.
Hi, Conrad, morning.
Hey, how you doing, Marie?
Why, Conrad,
Yes.
Conrad, let me tell you, man, what a high. Hey, Conrad, let me ask you something. Let me say something, you see. Just I said a minute, because it's not even work. Me want to know who in the war room of the JLP, who advised the Prime Minister that yesterday that took a stunt in Apple Tree Square, that it would work? Hmm?
The war room is in tatters.
Yeah.
I heard them advertising a rally. The JLP advertising a rally elsewhere for this weekend in East Rural St. Andrew. And one of their loud voice person who would normally be on that, he's not on the lineup. And I said, wonder if it's that situation that came up yesterday that basically allowed them to basically bench him.
Yeah, the fiasco. I guess I wonder if windscream at 3 miles square and pushing a cat in the market district was on the was it a trilogy of things that was slated to happen, because that was definitely a PR disaster yesterday.
Yeah, man.
You know
it was.
But anyway, for our eye, Conrad, Emancipation Square. 1st of August, 1834.
Yeah.
You understand me? From PNP at the foresight, Conrad.
Yeah, man. It was mega. It was mega. And when you listened to Mark Golden's presentation there last night at that historic place, it speaks volume. And what it shows, Murray. What is sure is that Mark is not shy. Mark is basically there and showing that, listen, I am committed to the people of Jamaica and I'm going to step into the breach. When you hear Mark Golden talk about the lack of access to our beach, and I'm passionate about this, I said, my Jesus of mercy, something is brewing. He went further.
That message last night, emancipatory message. The man never shy away from it. We're all them try to paint him because of his heritage. You understand me? The man hug it up. You understand me? You understand me? Like you said, Conrad, yes, you know, it might not be in my DNA. You understand me? Because remember, Conrad, slavery is in our DNA. When certain things happen, we can feel it back to our ancestors and said, Jano, this did happen. You understand me?
Mhm.
The man walked Conrad in our ancestors' footsteps last night, in a Emancipation Square, in a Spanish Town. Him took the trek with Paul Bogle
Yeah,
from
man.
Stony
Yeah, man.
Conrad.
Yeah, man. It speaks volume, and that is why I started by saying that something, while it seems as if the JLP war room is going haywire and certainly needs some tweaking and so on, the PNP war room seems to be basically blazing. They are coming up with innovations after innovation that is just basically delivering for the people. I don't know if you heard Mark Golding again last night reiterate some things. He spoke about the whole business of, looking at lifting that gag clause so that we don't have to have people going into election on the cloud. And he was referring to those who are under illicit enrichment investigation. He's committing to those things.
Impeachment for anybody that abuses their power.
Yes.
Under the guise of being in parliament.
Yes.
You understand me?
Also, he has been saying this from the other day. The whole business of allowing not just the Prime Minister and the opposition filing to be published.
Yes.
But he is now saying that all the executive, the member of the executive, he will be going that way. All right, I have to leave you there, my sister. So I'm up on the break. All right, and my guest coming up at 10:10. Thanks a lot, Marie. God bless you.